Welcome to Red River Actors Group Facebook Podcast, Episode 2, live from Film and Frame Studios. I'm Jack Varuso, co-founder of Red River Actors Group.
And I'm Russ Gaines. I'm also a co-founder of the Red Rivers Actors Group. And today we want to talk about 3 bullet points. We want to talk about our film, The Applicant. We want to talk about Lance Nichols and the special that he has for actors. And we want to talk about, number 3, the agenda for the Red River Actors meeting on Sunday.
Start off with the recent movie, The Applicant.
Yeah, the Red River Actors follow the format that was set by John Cassavetes many years ago, where he took people that were involved in his acting group and they made films. And so that is what we're attempting to do. We're going to be making 4 films a year, and once a quarter, every 3 months. We want to make a little short film that's sort of like a student film. And these are zero budget films where people are involved because they have a devotion to filmmaking. So, and everyone gets involved in doing all sorts of things. Now, Jack, you want to kind of mention about some of the people that we would like to get involved with our process?
Yeah, it was this last project we did, one that we just put in the can, the Applicant. Pretty proud of it. It was a diversified crew made up of men, women, old, young, all races and creeds. It was amazing to work with everybody. And the one beauty about it is that they were all actors, both sides of the camera. We held a few classes for the crew members that have never worked crew before, clapperboard class, audio sound, boom operator, and then we had our gaffer grip class, and it worked out great. We had people like Michael Durbin, had never done a gaffer grip, came in, and we touched on the 3-point lighting, and the day of the shoot, Michael was right in there, man, setting up the lights. He knew what 3-point lighting was, and it made my job.
He was really, really devoted.
Oh, man, he was all over the set, with help from Grady, young Grady. He was in there too, and geez, they had the lights. It made my job as a DP so much easier.
Grady did a great job. This is his second thing that we've worked with him like that on.
Yeah, we all worked on similarly. Some of us worked on Gloria Bankston's film, who was our was supporting actor in this film. But we had script supervisors, Lewis Elder and
Maxwell.
Yeah. So
David, I'm having trouble remembering his name.
Yeah, but it was great, and then we had our EPK, Moses Daniels. He jumped right in there with the EPK, which is behind the scenes stuff. He was filming all the behind the scenes stuff and interviews. And then we had who else? We had Grady was clapperboard, and that was his second time. He had worked with us on Gloria's film. And then we get to the actors. Lead was Roberta Moses, Roberta's been in a number of films. A regular member, a core member of Red River Actors, hardly ever misses a meetup. And she's been in a number of things. Drives to Austin and Dallas regularly, working on films. And she had a nice role not long ago as a Native American. So, which she is. She's actually, her mother was full-blooded Choctaw, I believe she told me. So, and then we have our supporting actress was Gloria Bankston, and Gloria is SAG eligible. She's been in a number of short films, and then of course she was in a feature film that got her SAG eligibility. And then it brings us to our younger 10-year-old Oscar Allen. Oscar is just phenomenal. We met him. He came up to the studio here.
He was a natural. He was a real natural.
He brought a lot, and then his mom, we cast them both him and his mom. And his mom, the scene wasn't working through her some improv lines, and she did amazing. So it
She
was
did.
great. So and then
Mary
Mary Kim, she came in. She's Mary Kim is SAG eligible too. She's been in a number of feature films. So
And we've known her a very long time.
oh yeah,
So.
she goes back. I want to say she was at the first Red River when we first met the first time.
But she was at the meeting where
The original when we started the
when-
group.
Yeah, when we were planning the group, she was in a part of that.
Yeah. So, and then we had another young 14-year-old, Macy. Macy came in. She's a regular member too. She rarely misses Red River Actor meetup, and she came in and she did an amazing job. And the thing about it is that when they come to set, because we focus so much on the set ethics, they knew what to do. They knew how to hit their marks. They knew about framing. They knew everything there was. In addition to they came, off book, and they were ready, ready to act.
Jack, that was also true at the table read. I mean, everyone seemed to be aware of what we needed to do, so that makes things go a lot faster when you have an idea of where you're going. So,
yeah, and it's makes life easy for a director and a DP. Makes that life so much easier. It was just, and of course, Peggy.
Well, before you leave on Macy, it's been an amazing journey to watch her and her mother develop, in our class, and the progression. And she's come a very long ways, and
That's
you
right.
know, and I'm very proud of her. And
I think
also the one that we're about to talk about, who's made a lot of progress. You want to?
Oh yeah. Peggy. Peggy came in, and I don't think Peggy knew a script from from. She was totally
A hole in the wall. She didn't know the script from the hole in the wall.
yeah. And that was like a couple of years ago, and she came to the set. I mean, she nailed her lines, she nailed her character. It was great. Teaming her up, and her and Macy were in a scene together, so it was pleasant and a joy to watch everybody work. Both sides of the camera. So proud of of all of them, seeing all of them work. So it was good.
So, Jack, I would like to mention that um, we are looking for people to become involved with us and part of the reason we're doing the podcast is to develop a following for our projects as we go along. But we're also looking for actors, people that are maybe they just want to work with a crew, or maybe they want to do some acting and work with a crew. But we have a place for you if you're interested, because we can help you with that. And you might want to mention about the scripts.
Oh yeah, script. There are a lot of script writers in the Arclatech area, and we welcome script writers to pass the script on, because we plan, like Russ was saying earlier, we plan on doing a film every quarter. Now the requirements we have, the only requirements we have is that they're a short film, student short film style, and 5 to 6 minutes, which, by the way, also is makes you eligible to submit into the Louisiana Film Prize, because the minimum is 5 minutes. So they could be entered into the film prize too. So that's always an option. But again, back to the script writers, we welcome it has to be 5 to 6 minutes, short film, one location, possibly two, current day. No fantasy, no zombie. It has to be real life, current day things that happen to humans on a daily basis. Unless you know a zombie that can come to Film and Frame Studio here and we can interview them, we'd be glad to. But right now, I just can't find any zombies that's real life that would can come in here. But if you do know one, send them here, and we can we'll be
So,
glad to
so,
interview them.
so, Jack, what are you telling me that we can't do a 1600 age film? And is that what you're trying to say?
Now we want to keep it real world, real life, things that happen to people daily. Like this last film was about the applicant, a wealthy lady um, that was bored with her life, and she just wanted to go back to work, and she applied for this to be a librarian, and it's a comedy. So, and that's the kind of stuff we're looking for. We're looking for real life and drama too. It doesn't have to be a comedy; it could be a drama. So keep that in mind. You screenwriters out there, and like Russ was saying, if you're an actor, you want to be involved in our films. Hey, come to Red River because that's another criteria we have. If you're SAG eligible or SAG actor, we know you're a professional because that classifies you as a professional actor. But if we don't know you, then the only way we can know you and cast you in one of our films is you have to come to Red River and show your improvisation abilities, your scene study capabilities. We can't just cast just because of someone said, "Oh, they're a good actor." Well, sometimes that we've been down that road a few times. So, um,
So, Jack, if someone has a script that they want to submit to us, or there is an actor or crew person, how would they contact us?
through our email, we Red River Act, or Facebook. You can just send us through our Facebook page, a private message to the Red River Actors Facebook page. That'd be the easiest way, and tell us you have a script, and then you can submit it through our Gmail account. We don't want to go on Facebook with that. We just keep it private for you. So with that, I guess and oh, if you want to be crew, if you feel like maybe not just quite ready, or if we don't have a role for you at the time, then man, feel free to come work with us on crew, and you'll have a blast.
Jack, I want to mention something because we've done some training for crew members, and like what we've mentioned at our meeting, like with audio, like with Don
Yeah,
Lees,
that's right.
we've explained that by learning how to do this and getting some credits with it, so that when the Louisiana Film Prize kicks off again, a lot of crews come into town and they're looking for audio guys, and this is a way for you to make a few extra bucks, because you have some experience now. So this is something that can actually help you financially. So,
That's true. That's true. I mean, they're always looking for grips and gaffers and clapperboard and boom operators. We see them all the time. They posted them all the time on the Louisiana Film Prize website. And oh, by the way, while we're talking about Louisiana Film Prize, don't forget now Louisiana Film Prize is coming up, and we want to promote that. We have a lot of Red River active Facebook friends, and that's in the top 20. So go out and support it. It's coming up in a couple of weeks.
I plan on being there, Jack.
Yeah, me too. We got our tickets already, so we want to promote that. Um, so what else we got to talk? Oh, one other thing. This is being in, like Russ was saying, no budget. We had zero budget, and what we did, we asked at the script reading, we asked everybody to, because craft services, we want to make sure we eat when we come, when we have, and we asked everybody.
Hey, that's important. I like to eat, okay?
And it was a potluck. We asked everybody if they could bring just one thing, finger food. And I'm talking, we had so much food, it was unbelievable. We had to take stuff home. Hey, take that stuff. We don't need that. We had so much food. It was that's probably the most food I've seen on sets on an indie film that I can remember. It was with all the different dishes. You know?
Oh yeah, we were well taken care of. It's all about for the love of filmmaking, Jack.
That's right. That
So-
was the thing.